Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another RTAppetizer in the EpicSeven World Championship preliminaries. Today, we have a fight against Lufrays, which I believe is the enzyme that breaks up Lucifer, which is interesting. I thought that was just God, but I mean, here we are. Anyway, on their side, they went for Hand Guy, Aiden, Bellion, Karina, and Zio. I ended up going with Arwell, Fliticastene, Zahak, and Strays. So let's jump in and see how things went. So I wasn't really worried about their team being hyper fast. So I'm just gonna get to a normal start here, which is my Zahak push-up Strays, Zahak kill, Karina. Because if I think, okay, I did go into Karina. I think I did the calculations that if I killed Aiden, then not even the push from Strays and Azure Comet, he'd still blow up, which would be bad. I think it might have been okay because of with Arwell, but that's fine. I ended up hitting Aiden, not that it really mattered, because I can just kind of slowly whittle her down with Stene anyway, so didn't really matter. Double resist, it's probably a resistance. What's his face? Hand Guy, that's his name. But yeah, I'm just gonna S1 into S1 in. They are a lifesteal one, but I'm not really worried about her countering here because, you know, I'd already hit her with Stene. They're going to give me the thumbs up. It turns out it's a counter Hand Guy, and that's going to be game one. So let's hop right into the next one. We are here. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, air horns, etc., etc. So, for this game, they stole my Arwell. Actually, they took a lot of my picks. They went for Arwell, Zahak, Landy, Arya, and Shu. I went for Aravi, Hand Guy, Charlotte, and Celine, as well as Rimuru, but Rimuru got banned out as I expected. I got rid of Landy because if they happened to get rid of Charlotte, I would have no way of hitting her at all, ever. So let's see how this one went. So I'm surprised, first of all, that my Celine was going first. I thought the Zahak would outspeed me, but they didn't, so I guess it's fine. I could have tried to just S1 kill the Zahak, but 12k HP, much like mine, so I don't think I would have gone there through mitigation. You know, that happens. It's fine. No worries. What they are going to do is go into Aravi, because she has no mitigation whatsoever, and really, really cripple her damage. Turns out it's Portrait of the Saviors and not Symbol of Unity, which is notable. I am going to give immunity and the attack buff to everybody. Not that it really mattered, but I mean, it just there aren't really any debuffs on the enemy team, and the only strip is Arwell / Arya. They're just gonna S1 into Hand Guy, get the S1 S2 because, I mean, what is to be expected from the enemy Shu? Oh well, I guess that one that I fought that didn't do anything. But hey, that's probably the exception and not the rule. I try to go into Zahak, get massively 15%ed because my Hand Guy has like 100 effectiveness, 85 to 100. I don't remember how much. So now I'm forced to do this, but thankfully that breaks the Arwell out, so I don't have to worry about going into Arya too much. Turns out, counter Arya. Everyone's on counter. I would not be surprised to find out that this Zahak is on counter. Like, honestly. They're going to go ahead stun the Celine, but that's not really that big of a problem. Gonna S1 go into hand guy, don't even break the barrier. Just gonna keep going into Arwell, get the patented hand guy dual attack. Charlotte is forced to go into everyone, and unfortunately the extra attack hits Celine. So Celine's gonna go down here, and now things have gone from bad to worse. So probably not getting out of this one. My only hope was a Ravi killing this Arwell and getting back Celine, maybe, but even then that wouldn't be good. But I didn't crit, and that's very depressing. So we move on to game number 3 to find out the conclusion. Last fight, I take Arwell back because she's mine. I also take Zahak back, and then Strays, Stene, and Bunny Dom. They go for Hand Guy, Karina Winter, Celine, and Sid. Let us finish this thing off, shall we? So Winter is only barely just faster, and I imagine that's because of the speed imprint from Sid. If I had gotten rid of Sid, I think this game would have been a lot easier. But we take it. So they're going to go into Zahak, stun him. That's fine. Now, Sid can have his pick of the litter. Does he go for Strays first, or does he go for Zahak first? And unfortunately, Zahak dies. Good news, that does push my Strays up, and he does not die. Now, the enemy team doesn't have a lot of HP, except for Karina. And I am hyper okay getting rid of Karina, because that way my Stene is now essentially immune to the world, because nothing can hit her. Looking back on this now, I don't know what I was thinking here. I should have just S3'd the Celine. I don't know why I'm like prolonging this and killing the Winter, because if Celine didn't get pushed back, I kind of just lose. I don't know what was going through my brain. I just kill Celine there, and then they have a Sid and a Winter, and my Stene can just kill both of those at any given time. So I don't know what was going through my brain. I have no excuses for that. That's just, I could have gone massively punished. I chose a line that was not the safe line, and it worked out, but boy, I could have gotten massively punished from there. But what's this? Is there an extra bonus game? Oh my god, we're facing Canna, the guy that screams a lot. Let's see how this went. So, a lot of the similar faces here we got on their side. Hand Guy, Aiden, Zio, Last Piece Cow, and Flitica, while I had LR Cow, Zahak, Bryceria, Rimuru, and Celine. I banned out Flitica, they banned out Celine. Let's see how this worked out for us. So Zio, obviously, it's gonna go first. That's not a surprise at all. Actually, it would be very surprising if he didn't, if I'm honest. But they're going to go into Bryceria and silence her, but they don't get the pushback, which is kind of nice, because that way Hand Guy can't just really kill her. So Zahak is going to die here, but I am going to take the barrier, the stealth, and just the barrier and the stealth. It's not a big barrier, but we do what we must because we can. So I'm going to go into the Zio, get rid of him. Pop. Well, it didn't quite pop, but it did an amount of damage. But most importantly, it also defense broke the Last Piece Corinne and the Aiden. So now they can either S2 or they can S3 to get rid of the defense buff. Or the defense, whatever. Die, I guess. I'm just going to go into Aiden. LRK decided to join, almost screwed me over completely. He did not, though. Thank you, LRK. I appreciate your willingness to join in the fight, but you could have not done that. And now they have one of three choices. They can go for someone, and now they can't hit anybody else but Rimuru. And it turns out I'm okay with that. Proof of Valor, very nice. No death. I'm going to go ahead and rip the S3 and kill the last piece, Corinne. Almost. Well, it didn't matter. They were essentially dead. So yeah, but there's another fight after this one. Oh my god, I'm so nice. Oh my goodness. It's round 2. I pick LRK, Arwell, Aravi, Stene, and Rimuru. They go for Aiden, Bryceria, Zeo, Architect, and Strays. Did this work out in my favor? Not looking positive. They have 2 books. Not that they have much to do with the books, but I also have a book, which is kind of nice. So hey, fancy that. They are going to go into the Aravi. Don't push back or silence, which is notable for the next fight. Because if you can believe it, I'm not going to win this one. I guess that's a spoiler. It's not really a spoiler. You can look at how many rounds there are at the top. But shh, don't tell you I told you. Yeah. Anyway, everyone's dead. Go LRK. There could have been, I could have possibly won that, maybe, but I didn't think it was worth the time. So we go on to match number 3. Round number 3. They take my LRK. They also go Karina, Leica, Zeo, and Opsig. I go for Aiden, Zahak, Strays, DJB, and Destina. Looking back on this, probably should have gotten rid of the Zeo, but what can you do? Let's see how this one ended up. So Zeo's going to be going first. Now, I had it in my head, they'll push back Strays or they'll push back the Zahak. They decide to go for a much riskier route. And remember how my Aravi, which only has like 180 effect res, resisted? Yeah, my 285, I think, ER Destina did not resist either of them. So either Aravi 15%ed twice, or my Destina 15%ed twice, but in the other direction. And you may not have noticed, but the Leica S3'd and hit Aiden. Turns out that very much played a role. Because my Zahak would currently be... Well, no, I guess they would have run out of immortality by then. Anyway, Aiden just should have dodged, because then I can kill the Zeo, and then everybody's in invincibility. The LRK doesn't have an S3 anymore. Well, the LRK actually saved his S3, but either way, if my Aiden dodged, I think we had a chance to win. And if my Destina had done her job, I changed her now. She's 305 effect resistance. So if anything debuffs her, I will throw my phone into the garbage. But yeah, let's see. Does Aiden dodge this? I don't remember. Oh, she does, but it doesn't matter because she just dies. So yeah, we lost. Unfortunate. He'll probably scream about this, but I have no... it doesn't matter to me. It's just like... It's so sad. Just watching Aiden not dodge is just... It's so sad. Just because everyone else's Aiden's dodged so much, and mine's just like, nah. I'm on holiday. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you like to go ahead and like and subscribe and share and favorite and... I forget the other options. I think there's other options. Super thanks doesn't exist. Add to playlist. Yeah, that one. I don't know what playlist, but just add to playlist. Add to your music playlist. I'll sing you to sleep. If you did not like the video, I don't know what to tell you. Go watch Kanna's viewpoint if he had one. I don't know. I'm sure he was very happy about it. And if you did the ambivalence, go into the dictionary and change the definition of ambivalent. I can't.